we go. Hmm. Oh, here we go. Sheesh.
G'day, mate. Yeah, got a really great show, which a lot of people have been asking more a bit about codependency and what is that sort of thing, and narcissism, narcissistic disorder. Interesting, of course.
Okay. Do you want to save before closing? I'll save it. I'll call it personality dis. Hmm. Sure, it's an accurate title.
G'day, mate. Yeah, got a really great show, which a lot of people have been asking more a bit about codependency and what is that sort of thing, and narcissism, narcissistic disorder. Interesting, of course, narcissism itself just means self-love, and self-love, that's fine. It's just where it comes to be a bit of a disorder. Yeah. Get a feeling that that's something which is a topic that should be we could talk a bit about and about codependency?
I've definitely heard of it.
If you were to say something, like what would you imagine like that might be defined as?
Oh yeah, well, when two people they kind of like use each other.
Yeah, pretty much. In fact, actually, where self-autonomy might not necessarily be as can be. Where somebody practices whole brain function patterns, it's all about being in self-autonomy and assisting others getting in self-autonomy. Yeah, a lot of positive patterns is to do more where helping someone is and things, and those are things which is good. Only, of course, where someone is helping someone who's abusive, often boundaries may not be sort of set, and those sorts of things. It could be a toxic type of relation, and yeah. So, but how does somebody manage those sorts of things? Which, for instance, like where narcissism is as a disorder, you could just imagine, well, a certain amount of striving for success is very good, and being able to recall, per se, those things that you've done, not exaggerating success or having to just be focused on success and not having to be able to process things that can have been lost and these sorts of things. But we get in touch more with people where someone is able to be more vulnerable, and most aren't, or get into a circumstance where they're vulnerable. But then when you are, it's like you're open in love, and service is the first sign of love. So what goes on where something happened like that, where someone has a superficial type of relationship with others, and can base it upon look or something that's like that, and there's a lack of empathy, typical. And how could that come to be sort of where somebody has a pervasive pattern where they're not really very empathic? Empathy, of course, really comes along because you saw your parents' face. You only could see maybe 18 inches, and up for the first period of time in your life, all you could see more or less up close was your parents' face and facial expressions. And those facial expressions all engage muscles today and nerve, which occupy gills in fish and things, which cause the body to be prepared for some external condition that's going on, and preparing the body internally. And the fear, flight, or fight sort of response that can have been. And so where something exists like that, it can have shut the frontal cortex down. And when somebody's practicing whole brain functioning, they're doing what they can to look at patterns that they have and to see that there's not unnecessary, exaggerated types of success going on, and or a single focus on non-stop on self. Someone's able to ask another about themselves and allow others to participate in conversation and things, and you've got really good communication skills. But you've got things going on which really is a magnification of aversion wrongfully, and that magnifiedness of a condition which can cause people to not have good success in communication, over time cause someone to feel not confident, and loss of confidence and a feeling of not a self-worth, not being present as much as would be. And so then excessive types of conditions go on where the superficialness could be because somebody's not looking within. But how does this all begin? And what are some of the forces that can we look at in a modern time understanding today? And one of the things that comes up is called a surrogate spousal relation, where children are coming out of single-parented types of conditions, but also where a parent was more favoured against another, and these sorts of things. It's probable that a surrogate spousal relation could have been passed on to the child.
Right.
And what's that? It's really an incestual condition of bringing topic or subject up, which isn't something which a child could navigate or have a situational awareness about.
Mm-mm. Shoot, I wanted to take a shower before I started streaming. I'm gonna get these coins done. I'm pretty sure these don't have weed in them. I'm pretty sure these do. Proceeds to pop one. Let me get the gloves on. Or at least one glove. What kind of tongs should I put in the packaging? I was thinking like a wood, it's like a little wood thing with in the end it has circles on it. I'll draw you a picture when I get a chance. Lukey, what's up, boss? What's up, James? First thing I'm gonna do is plate these coins. Plate these coins right here with gloves on to prevent fingerprints. This is a $100 piece. This is 2 pounds. £2 of coins here. He paid me $300, so he's gonna get 2 more of these, and I'm gonna ship them all. So, I wouldn't say it's late. It just takes a long time. This stuff, as you can see, you know, I've made it all on stream, so I think you can just see when I made those. And so I got 6 molds, 6 of these molds, and each mold contains 35 7x5 coins. So 6 times 35 is 180 and 30, 210 coins. $210 coins, and shoot, I don't know if I did the math as far as how much each coin weighs. I feel like I did some type of math that was like that. I don't remember. Does anybody remember? I think I did some other math I looked up online. What's the most expensive chocolate in the world? And there was one that was ridiculous, and then the next one that was like reasonable but still expensive was $17.99 per gram, I think. $17.99 per gram. And it was like 450 grams in a pound. So if it's $17.99 a gram, and it's 450 grams in a pound, I gotta do 450 times $17.99, and that's how much it is a pound. Okay. Mine's $50 a pound. So it's not the most expensive chocolate in the world. This could easily be mass produced. If you could see what I'm doing here. Machine could do this way faster. Monkey could do this way faster, right, Londos? You and me both. Uh-oh. Spaghetti-o. Whoa. Doesn't have to be perfect, I just realized, because I'm not selling it like this. I got to get more containers. What I actually want is a box, like a treasure chest. That's the packaging that I want. A treasure chest. Put this in the fridge. I don't know how I'm gonna save this, but I'm gonna try. I don't want it to flip inside out. That's the thing. Hmm. Cha-ching. Oops. All right. Now, I'm gonna make all 6. Easy to clean. If you eat this and you have heart disease, eat this and go back and get a test. Watch what happens. I'm not making any claims. I'm just saying, do it. Anybody watching this who has heart disease? Ooh, I should get this to my dad. Yeah. Yo, send him in for a test. Watch what happens. I can even add special heart healthy mushroom. What's the heart healthy mushroom? Cordyceps? I have that. Yo, should I put cordyceps in this? Maybe I'll put it in one batch. What's cordyceps good for? Because I bought some. I want to give my dad issues. I mean, mushrooms are not contraindicated for any medicine or drug. If he's on something, I don't know. And my mom's on blood pressure, but. Alright. I'm gonna dry this so I can use it. LSD? What's LSD now? Was I talking about something? Oh, put LSD in my dad's chocolate? Okay. Good one. They did that to the military already. They weren't good fighters. What the? This thing's not getting all the way in? Almost. Gotta flip it over, get the dry side. I might be able to even put this in the dehydrator for just like a few minutes. Right? That's not even a problem. If you tasted this chocolate right now, you wouldn't believe how good it is for you. My theory, don't take this for any scientific examination. My theory is the white chocolate, because it's a healthy fat for the brain, it carries the lion's mane, and you get the lion's mane in the brain, or to affect the brain. That's what I think. I think the lion's mane is riding on the back of that white chocolate. I guess it's hard to say for me though, because I also had the one with the weed in it. So it could be clouding my perception. You think? All right. It worked. The hydrator smells good. hung up the coins mold so that the mice couldn't get in them. Hung them. Trying to climb and get them now. Little mice. Little mice. Londos, you saw one on camera, right? Back when I was downstairs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and one more in the dehydrator. 6. 6 times 7 by 5, 35. 6 times 35. 210 coins. James, do I eat mushroom? Are you referring to any particular kind besides like what somebody would eat? In here I got cordyceps. I'm thinking I might put that in. But got some dino scales. Some more dino scales. These are not salted, so I won't be tempted to eat them. Nothing specific. Yeah, I eat mushrooms. Love it. That was chocolate. Good. Extra sugar. Lion's mane. Okay. Ooh. More lion's mane and the star of the show. Cha-ching. Probably have enough in there. Let's see. Alright. So this one. It's a mega coin. This I made with leftovers. I'm almost definitely 99.9 to infinity percent sure that I made these with the weed in it. I could even probably go back on stream. So I'm eating a decent amount of weed chocolate right now. You know what? I'm actually going to put this on the cutting board so my fingers will get chocolate. Mm-hmm. I'm going to the recipe book. Dino chips. Dino Coinz. 2 cups chocolate. Let's see if this sounds familiar. 2 cups chocolate. 1 cup sugar. 1 cup pumpkin. 1 cup lion's mane. And a half a cup lecithin. So the first thing I gotta do is melt the chocolate. Looky in the sky with diamonds. Looky in the sky with diamonds. Oh! It just tastes so good. The white chocolate, it's like goes right to my brain. You know when something nourishes you, it hits on a different level. If you know something's good for you, right? And it's enjoyable, that's next level. Next level nutrition, that's what I'm saying. So 4 cups. This is a half cup right here. Oh, sorry, not 4 cups. 2 cups. So 4 of these. Alright. Now, should I do a double recipe? Let's see if I even can fit a double recipe in there. I don't want this blender, you know, it's been 2 cups. No, this is 5 cups already. I can't do a double recipe. It's already 5 cups full, and the blender only goes to 8 cups. Good thing I asked, huh? Alright, so we got the 2 cups chocolate. Let's start that melt. Put it on 3. And I'll get the blender out. Looky in the sky, looky in the sky with diamonds. Okay. 1 cup pumpkin. this one. I mean, cup. Ooh, some green oil in here. Wonder what it could be. Yo, this mega coin though. Good chocolate. One cup sugar. I put a small handful of extra chocolate in it for some reason. Up a lion's mane. Probably do weight measurements on that. Right? Lecithin. Look at that sky with diamonds. I think I'm gonna actually drop it to a third of a cup. Third of a cup. You did try it. Third of a cup. Don't ask me because I don't know. That's just the way it is. Alright. Close enough. Come in for the close-up. Yo, this is a good shot. That's for the Vitamix sponsorship. What do you think? Was that fire? Was that a hot pour? Satisfying? Look at that. Oh yeah. Got that hot white chocolate action over here. That's why they call me white chocolate. It's my new fight name, guys. It's not my porn name. Or is it? All right. Shoot. I want to get some of that weird shit in the background. Got a surfboard. What the? You know what? Let's see. Boom. There's a fly in my chocolate. What the? Mm. Mm. I know what to do. I'll use this as a spatula. Put it in the fridge. Oh shit, it's not. Yeah, close enough. Oh yeah. This is dry. All right. Mm. Mm. I'm gonna put this. All right. I'm clipping this. It's getting in the way now. If somebody wants me to save this dead branch, speak up now. I'm about to cut it in 10 seconds. T minus. 4, 3, 2, 1. I need a lover with a slow hand. I need a lover with an easy touch. Somebody who will spend some time, not come and go in a heated rush. Imagine a guy singing that. She's just using you to get off. A guy would actually agree to that. I want a lover with a slow hand. How does it go? What are the actual lyrics? Does she say lover twice? Okay, whoop. Last piece of the mega coin. Not the most expensive chocolate in the world. Oh, shoot. How's that for a slogan, though? How about this? Here's the ad. Ready? There's a dinosaur, codename Mega. Did I show you guys the picture? I might have posted it on Instagram. It's a dinosaur humanoid. Meaning, you know, he speaks. He's got hands instead of claws. And he's wearing an Iron Man suit with like his face exposed. So you can see that it's a dinosaur. And that's the mascot. He also has a flying excavator. Or a transforming excavator, I should say. Can go into plane mode. Flying mode. So here's the commercial, ready? It's Mega, who's the dinosaur humanoid, wearing a suit, not an Iron Man suit, like a suit that Lundos would wear from the Brooks Brothers. And he's coming out of a courthouse. And they're saying, how do you respond to allegations of false advertising by saying yours is the most expensive chocolate in the world? And Mega goes, I said it was not the most expensive chocolate in the world. That's the commercial. What do you think? Good commercial or not? I almost killed Doyle. Come on, bro. The guy did, what, 5 sprawl jumps at a time? That's light work, bro. You could even do that. You could even do that, Londos. 5 sprawl jumps in a clip. Try 10. I could easily eat another mega coin. And I just might. But not until... shit! A little bit dipped off the side here. Get back in there. Get back in there. Get back in there. The chocolate's trying to escape the mold. I don't want to be eaten. Yeah. So I got 6 molds. If I can get 3 out of a blender full. Am I in the commercial? Let's see. So the roles of the commercial is you could wear a dinosaur suit, a dinosaur mask, if you want. You could be Mega. Because there's more than one, so you'd be like, you know, maybe you'd even be the attorney. Yeah, ooh, yeah, that's a great idea. How about this, Londos? You're the attorney, you're a dinosaur, but you're also wearing a luchador mask. A dinosaur in a suit wearing a luchador mask. Let's get AI to make that right now. Actually, I can't afford it. AI, there's Midjourney. They got me. They convinced me to buy Midjourney, and then I didn't realize it was limited use. I used it up quick because I was making pictures for my book. It's like, oh, you ran out of hours. So every time this thing is trying to make a design for me, like when I finish typing in what I want, and then I press enter, now it's on the clock, and that's timed monthly. I think I paid $11.99 or something, and I ran out. And I needed to get that artwork done for Dr. Job's thing. His latest lecture that's going to premiere tonight at midnight. And so I spent $4 more. And I didn't even get everything done that I wanted to. And I kind of settled. I mean, I had enough. I think I ended up with a decent picture. But I'm going to have to upgrade or something because my book... a lot of pictures. I'm gonna put AI to the limit. Talking about describing physically pictures of the microbiota. Ribbit. And then the mythical beasts. The mythical beast is gonna be sick. Those mid-journey prompts. A werewolf with 4 arms, wearing martial arts light contact sparring armor. Does AI know what martial arts sparring armor is? A werewolf with 4 arms. Putting on samurai armor. Yo, what? Bro. I'm about to put another $4 on Midjourney. Holy, what? Putting on samurai armor? All right. Yeah, buddy. Like a glove. Ooh, am I gonna be able to? I might just be able to fit another 2. Right there, another 2. Oh, Dino Coinz. Ribbit. I think I might be able to squeeze in 2 more, yeah. It's not straight though, that's the stinky part. Kind of slanted at the back. The coins might come out messed up. People in the chat, watch Sir Doyle go nuts on me. What do you mean? You mean earlier? Okay. Let's see, can I get another full tray? Maybe not. So guess what? I'm not even gonna attempt it yet. I'm gonna put more stuff in the blender. I'm gonna blend it up again. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put another 2 cups of chocolate in. Alright, that was 1.5. And get some more in here. Let's see, looks like I got 4 bags left. And each bag is 1 pound, okay. 4 pounds of chocolate left. So what's that? $200 worth. That is $50 a pound, right? Not the most expensive chocolate in the world. And the facts prove that. And then Londos, you say, my client has no further comment. And I say, you can't tell me what to do. And another thing. And then the commercial cuts. I go like, and another thing to the camera. Yes, what? What are you saying? One cup. Two cups chocolate, right? 1 cup pumpkin seeds. Should say Dino scales. I mean, that's where they got the name from, right? I'm gonna combine these 2. Okay, 1 cup sugar. Mm. 2/3 of a cup. Ooh, should I experiment with less sugar? Anybody? Experiment with less sugar? Anyone? Bueller? Let me taste one of the ones without the cannabis. Taste the mushroom. Tasting the sweetness. And then the chocolate. Interesting. I tasted the mushroom first, then the sugar, then the chocolate. So if anything, I should put less mushroom, right? Less mushroom and less sugar. It does give it that like medicinal taste though. Like a vitamin. So I don't know, is that bad? If it tastes like a vitamin? Does that mean it's not healthy? And what about cordyceps? Let's try this again. Like me. One cup. Whoa. Man, I'm not putting extra lines in. And lecithin. Oh, jeez. Almost scooped up the silica packet. Make sure there wasn't another one. We're clear. Yankees win 2 in a row against the Astros. Is it the playoffs or something? Londos? Why you keep telling me about the Yankees? Is it the playoffs? Honestly, I don't even know. What's going on? Why is it Yankee news? Why is there Yankee news? Is it the playoffs? Okay. I swear I'm not taking these coins out just so I can eat them. I'm just putting them on there for the production of it. As a matter of fact, Take on more. And I'll cut it. How's that? Can't even tell. No, it is important information, and Pete Rose does not belong in the Hall of Fame. Okay. Alright, here we go. Again, for the Vitamix sponsorship. Getting all that. All that. Cha-ching. Shout out to Casey Wilkinson. He purchased these. If anybody wants to try them out, I'll probably make more than Casey's order. I'm going to give him extra, and I'll save some extra for somebody who asks me. All you gotta do is send me an email or a text message or any message on any social media with your address, and I will send you a sample pack of coins. Not just any coins. The only white chocolate coin made from pure chocolate. Not fake white chocolate. Not the dark chocolate with all the extra tannins in it that blocks absorption of nutrients. Dark chocolate, not as healthy as people say. You can look that up. White chocolate's better. No tannins. This is not a Master Luki recipe. This, I gotta give credit to the man, the legend, Dr. David Jubb. when I first flew out to California to meet him to help me with my brain injury, I met him in Palm Desert. And one of his other students, is it Iron Cloud or Iron Shirt? That would be Iron Shirt, that's Shaolin. But it's not Iron Cloud though. Iron Cloud was there, but Jake's medicine name was Iron. Alright. Oh, it came out good. Something Cloud? Maybe not. Irons. Oh shoot. You know what I forgot? I forgot to do the Fiverr thing. Ah shit. You guys gotta come with me. Got him. It's kind of slanted in the back. Let's do this real quick.
If that child maybe is an adult or can have situational awareness, and it can cause a child at a young age to feel that they really need to help save their parent or help protect their parent and this sort of thing. But how can they, sort of thing? And so a great dissatisfaction could come to be, but the biggest thing that happens is what's called emotional overlay, an overlaying of an emotion. And so a subject matter that's brought up isn't clean of itself. And so something pervasive could be going on where somebody could notice to be more depressed, or they really aren't able to sort of fit in, or a whole range of selective restrictive violations go on where someone brings a subject up but it's a complex equivalent, or somebody brings a subject up and talks about something but you can't quite understand what the meaning of it is because normalizations, meaning some action is supposed to be being talked about, but it's being talked about like as if it's a noun. And then, of course, you've got unspecified verbs. So all of us really being listening to the heartfelt level of what's being communicated versus, most people are really learning how to articulate things, so things can, that they're better off. And so where this spatial relatedness was inducted, you could see a range of things which somebody can have not been aware that was emotional incest or type of a condition. And it's typical that where personality disorder is, you've got some part which needs to be integrated. And how can you get to that part but make it clean? This is work which often I do to help people in a session is I can provide a structure which can cause someone to have a new behaviour generator, for instance. And so many children growing up in an environment like that are pretty bored and fairly restless as well. And in life transitions where stress is, all sorts of control types of behaviours come out. And this is a trauma reenactment syndrome because somebody doesn't want to be the victim and they take on the behaviour of the victor. And so the victor controlled, and the four types of violence that is ongoing, what somebody does inside is the first form of violence is a violence in which somebody is dissociating in life. They're not too present. They have a poor capacity to be able to relate, and they could stare at people, not make others uncomfortable. All sorts of things. It's sort of like an Asperger type of a condition where, because a lot of mucus type of food was eaten, granular amounts of rock salt and all sorts of calcium carbonate that's been put into all these fake milks. And so these rock salts are causing cystic fibrotic types of conditions because there's really not anything that's meant to be in the body, disturbing the sodium chloride channel and so thickening up fluid. And so someone is being under an episode that's vessel relatedness without they're thinking about anything or anybody being able to point something out, they can be sorting information in a not a congruent manner, but like not even knowing what congruency is, which you can feel when something isn't congruent or is congruent. You can feel this. But can you define the fact that something happened before which wasn't parallel or is, and to the moment, and then something is parallel to the moment, and so this is congruent, but if things that go in sequence like that aren't parallel to each other, you can basically say that the syntax, the structure of the behaviour is incongruent. And so you and I, we have three choices, and rather than dissociating, you could be looking at things in a way that you respond. Although patterning is like always seeking a sort for agreement. And so when somebody's not sorting for agreement, that's sorting for polarisation, they're trying to polarize the person, they're sorting for the opposite, what doesn't fit, what's obscure, what somebody didn't say, or what somebody it's imagined that somebody didn't do, or so it's aversive, and where aversion has been as a response, it's typical that somebody could just be doing anything through I don't want to come through tribe up my family, and not for that to be positive, which it could be. One could learn how to use all those words more positively, of course, but coming from a positive sense of everything inside yourself from your heart. So the first type of violence, where something is which is passed on to children, and we then do those sorts of things because that's what the victor did. He didn't want to be the victim, and so the victor dissociated from you, left the room, left the conversation, was doing things all the time like that to control. And sometimes something needs to be that can be healthy, but not as a pattern ongoing pervasive. If you recognise this, change it because you're going to have a better relation. You can be focused on agreement. When you never thought about focusing on agreement, you start focusing on agreement now, and I know the quality of your life is going to be improved incredibly. So the second form of violence that everybody does, that's practiced, which is sort of like a trauma reenactment syndrome, is a combination of these violent things. The first one, of course, is dissociated. Being dissociated means you always sort away from, you sort outside, you're looking out there, and so these are all levels of immaturity and levels of emotion, not having necessarily the ability to be sort of managed. And then when things are like that, then people get things up around them that is giving you the opportunity to go to thrive given the circumstances of things. But it's a typical thing that most people don't.
Yeah,
Not
I think that's the
necessarily
one.
too many friends where something is going on, that's narcissistic disorder, meaning socialized disorder, where somebody is exaggerating
Yeah,
things,
that's right.
mostly because that they couldn't feel shame, guilt, and loss, and embarrassment as positive learning experience. And when somebody isn't allowed to go to have those experiences, that feeling, only sets of rules come to being, which is broken, and no consequences there. And so when a child grows up where you are in an environment where you're taught that people are basically good versus people are bad, those who taught people are basically good are really going through life and learn how to have all of these coping strategies and everything. So right off the cuff, there's some few things in the parenting style way of going about things leading to conditions of life which is integrated and associated and congruent integration is where the parts are more in flow, but where parts are not in flow, there's things that you could look at where you are to learn more whole brain functioning patterning. This will be talked a little about in this program. But it's really repackaging things and being able to look at what you've done. There's a post-traumatic stress disorder, past something that was stressful.
What is
and
it?
some disorder that
SLD?
could come about because of that past traumatic stress disorder. And modeling yourself codependency and degrees of narcissism. And so all of that develops more from childhood trauma that wasn't resolved and a fear, fight sort of type of response. But where somebody had the rug pulled out from underneath them as a child, as a young one, so early in life, and abandonment can have been felt and things just like this, it's something that somebody can decide they don't if they do or don't if they don't, and so it creates a learned helplessness. But even where choices exist, it's that somebody doesn't take those choices. And the part that's the terror, which is the error, once that's recognised and acknowledged, that's one part to be integrated with another part where somebody really learns more other ways of loving. And these two parts then come together and someone no longer is in a learned helpless state. Somebody spiritual could assist to help where somebody is. If somebody's not taking a spiritual approach, I doubt very much it can really have a good success. But where these conditions that go on is pervasive into adulthood, like these ways of controlling, which so far we've covered dissociation, we talked that people distract. Distractors really bring up other topics and make it so could counter the topic that you brought up. So it's sort of like they're distracting and things like this to control. It's a really control freak types of things where somebody is doing this over and over, and that's just the way they manage everything to get people to do things or get things done, rather than strategy, which is motivating, which is more of an internal generator.
Everything
and
is
not
solid
engaging
works.
sort of control types of things. Another type of violence which goes on within ourselves is where we question ourselves to make ourselves smaller. And so you can see what do you do but to question the negative things in a positive way so that you can clear up what's negative so that you really have a pattern to be able to come back into your own self-autonomy. And so interrogativeness is sort of questioning or things would be internal dialogue-wise or external, which causes someone else's model or your own model to feel much smaller. And so these things then have responses, which is really an emotional sort of dysregulation. And so it's really recovering from these emotional dysregulation type of thing and being able to manage emotion. Who's mature is really able to manage emotion. And so where shame and guilt and embarrassment was allowed in childhood, and that's positive in the way that it shapes character. That some consequences exist for various things that could have been done. Somebody really learns correctly, whereas if it's not, that somebody's allowed to have those emotions, because if somebody says, oh no, that's adversity, you shouldn't be feeling that way. So some stuckness is where an intelligence exists in every emotion, and it's really something is there that was positive, adaptive, given the circumstance that it was taken aboard, yet has secondary negative consequences as a behaviour pattern. So when somebody practices whole brain functioning, they immediately start to live a better life, really, because you're winning friends and influencing people. Otherwise, there's a whole big old flashback that can be going on emotionally, and where shame actually is, and guilt that can't be got at. And so we're flashback with somebody who doesn't care too much to be totally felt less, where somebody already does feel less, and so that they can cause somebody to be more predatory and abusive to others, to cover over and be intimidating, which is the fourth form of violence. So there's these four forms of violence to control, and whereas you use a mother operator possibility, like I wonder if is it possible. Of course, if you're speaking, you really know that somebody is listening and be able to listen to things. If you're giving people choice, they're going to be able to listen better. But personality disorders really are really cleared away, because someone can look at order instead of the person and allow more healthy relations and to be actively in listening and this sort of thing, rather than being egocentric, and yet to be more humble where one is, and set boundaries, and it's healthy. You're really not in a mode where if you could look and see that somebody's wanting to be superior or coming from feeling inferior, inferiority, these are sorts of things which cause someone to just be continuously having sought attention, and acknowledging nothing easy to do about acknowledge the feeling of others. Is like an example of Asperger's. And so when somebody can take on new information, it shows that someone no longer is in a dissident state, where you can see that you present new information to someone that would definitely change their view, but it doesn't in their response. If you can see that happen twice, it's really a state of dissidence that's existed, probably more as a pattern. But the long-term positions where relationship is and capacity to have rapport is really cause opportunity to be not of some exaggeratedness, but that imbalance in relation to others. Otherwise, there's a real need going on where attention is being sought, isn't it? You can see it, and when somebody's got pattern recognition, you can see these things and you can adjust those things because of it. But otherwise, many will be just taken by material types of words and be avoiding the communication and things like that. So it's not that someone can't feel unique, that they don't have some specialty, and that somebody could have something great. These are things which are narcissistic, meaning it's self-love, and self-love is perfect. It's when it comes to be more of a disorder, where a magnified over the top comes to be. And so you've got high status types of things which influence someone as such, and assisting kind of is service, and service is the first sign of love, like we were talking about. But, and so being congruent is like a parallel processiveness. Being integrated is a flow between all the parts. So being associated is being present more for yourself and for others. And learning how to motivate, which is about learning, growth, achievement, recognition. These are things which you can get most everything done with, so if you engage in an internal generator. Otherwise, a narcissistic personality disorder could be being displayed, and that can have impacted all one's core experiences. And it really is because someone had to feel more special, or they had to pump themselves up. And it is all coming about because somebody really didn't have a proper sense of confidence for themselves. And so you've got enablers, and you've got enforcers, sort of thing. An enabler is someone who will forgo their own rights and care, and just to please someone else, when that can be just really detrimental ongoing to somebody's really not in their own self-autonomy. That's a real example of a codependency. And so it's really in awareness where you have an empty centre and you simply just care, and that's the primary way to be. Otherwise, all sorts of exploitation can come about, which you're looking and seeing in life, and coming about because someone can feel entitled, feeling what they should, certainly feel entitled, and yes, really be empty and not have achieved anything at all, but come across real confident, like they really know the wherewithal, but a very deep Dunning-Kruger type of a condition of anosognosia where who's there doesn't know what the condition is that they have. And it's typical that somebody like that really doesn't have proper empathy, because they've got such going on internal that how can you be able to be receptive? In Holbrook pattern, you're able to be receptive, whereas limited mind function, where you're really into double function, you've got
Doyle yelled at me for fighting.
a network which only is connected to adversity, and so if you were to be pressure and the frontal cortex as a result, but most people who really are in a limited mind function state, and the moment you get into the frontal cortex, you can give new information to the person and they won't change what they've thought. You can say what you feel is true, and they can't take even on board with how you feel, or adjust themselves from what they thought you felt. You've got problems with drag babies who can be sad, and sad baby is someone who's had a rush for about early and they don't, so it feels sad. Which that's not a natural rule. And then we've got the angry toddler, which really was followed aggressive type of domestic violence type of a condition, and controlled by being the most flexible, you see. And really, its challenges really, if you can imagine in Holbrook function, you're looking at how you go about setting boundaries and how self-esteem better together. Because it certainly is that, as he says, the essential agreement where you can feel good agreement. And it's certain that there's ways that somebody can set these boundaries and things justly have gentleness, kindness, more. Whereas otherwise, it's easy to get so quick to be knee-jerking, and because you can cause limited eye function and that sort of thing. It's a chronic type of condition going on where somebody's only done things by controlling others rather than actually coming from an internal generator and motivating people and motivating others or motivating themselves. But as you said to me, with that one time to try that not saying and all this work, it was 50 violations of all three spikes to the brain and whatever was going on. Interrupting whatever was a pattern that you could ever saw or aspire from. And so part of the reason of going on beyond someone's lack of ability to be really good at public speaking is because they've got internal dialogue, which is inhibiting areas of their brain. So somebody who's really in exceptional brain function, that all these areas that are inhibitory are disappearing, not present, where somebody's really excellent at what they do. And so where somebody's a pattern of internal dialogue and a lot of time I can't switch right up my phone and things which are there and patterns of polarisation and the processing information rather than agreement with a condition or simple agreement, which is the three ways that you can process agreement with condition and polarisation of each of those. So the first two ways that we just talked about, those are ways that you will always be getting everything that you care for. And what's the reason to be going into a polarisation? And there could be some value where somebody polarises, of course, like in a sale where you can cause someone to feel what the benefit to them is or something which they own and have versus something still selling to the person. And so when somebody's really good at sales and they're really good, like teachers often will say, make the best partners in life because they're always trying to say things which they do what they can to correct, slippery slope, where somebody doesn't, has just gone on to consider that something exists, but they haven't examined that fact that had to be doesn't exist at all, which is slippery slope, or strongman argument, which is you're always being given two alternatives, polarised, and they're asking you generally to polarise the last choice, difficult, and in so doing accept the first choice or thing, which neither of those choices would be something which satisfies you. So, and so these are things to be learned more, to have more logic, of course. But blurred boundaries is really where the imbalance can often be in where relation is. And then what you can see where something isn't working for someone else.
Ran out of room down there, so we're going up.
And this is sort of a pervasive sort of patterns that you can see going on. Almost something you said to someone that they can say about 10,000 times themselves, you can hardly turn their brain off, which we're always talking about. Can you get rid of your internal dialogue, get rid of it, and put things as you drop, even those negative traits you can, why not? As long as you're going to drop them. Which, at first, maybe it should smell like cat poop or something. But it's just avoid what that is. You know, it's just dabbling with it. But it's an identity of self, only for another person, which is what codependency is. And so somebody doesn't really have their own self-autonomy through their own self. And so how does this all bear out where somebody becomes an adult? And is it what you've learned, things which can cause you to have good partnering skills, good team building skills, and be good social initiating? But a lot of disconnection is from one's own autonomic self and automatic self.
I should have treated so well. I had to go.
And a narcissistic
I had to go babysit. I would have fed him. I gave him some coins. Healthier than anything he eats anywhere else. Oh, you're saying to Lundos he's got to pay up? Yeah. Plus I paid for his Uber today. Lundos, you're in deep, man. Londo's, now I know why you like the Yankees. You're a front runner. That's what it is. You're an actual front runner. You don't actually care about Sir Doyle. You just want to hear about him. He's like a pony for you.
Codependencies where somebody is putting up with a lot of abuse and not setting boundaries because they just want to please the other, and they can say that that relation or whatever is more important than themselves, which isn't not a healthy condition to be about. But someone's ability to really make something worthwhile and to be able to do really good reframing and putting meaning and thoughtfulness around any subject versus making something worth less or made worthless, and so somebody needs to sacrifice themselves, and the greatest thing then that comes to be is their ability to sacrifice themselves for the taker, which is sort of like the codependent type of a condition typically can see. Very common where one has abuse disorder, that some codependency often is going on, which is not true love at all. One's not loving you for the sake of your loving in yourself, but loving you for themselves instead. And so you and I, we really go through life and we could have success because you can be picking up whole patterning, which is sorting toward and sorting within, being inclusive with your speech and syntax, saying things positively, but sort of in a direction sorting toward versus away from and outside. So one can speak more attachment and things in a way of being, because oxytocin then is released where behaviours are such, rather than cutting everything off, which is very polarising and being quite stupid by like younger ones, especially men. Young men will ask another young man if he wants to fight or something, quite stupid because it's such a grovelness that the young man's gone to, immature like crazy, and these are things that you're teaching kids how to avoid and really be good at resolving conflict, which that's the best form of things where life is itself versus seeking it. Stupidity certainly could be where people don't have any benefit themselves, and certainly for the other person don't have any benefit. And so what would be a reason why anybody would want to participate in that? It's quite stupid, isn't it? But put things in resolve.
The Mets, my mom's dad, my baba, my grandfather on my maternal side, maternal grandfather, Victor Amarati. He was a Mets fan, and he was the one who pitched underhanded wiffle ball so I could hit home runs. He also taught me how to color with colored pencil instead of crayon. He got like a nice coloring book. Like he trained me. Wasn't your typical coloring book, if you know what I mean. He would put classical music on headphones and put me in front of the coloring book. And he was a Mets fan. So now I'm a Mets fan. Forever. Forever. I'm not a front-running Yankees fan. Although, if you're of a certain age, you have to be a Yankees fan because they predate the Mets. Am I right, or what about the Brooklyn Dodgers? Was that the Yankees? Was that the Mets? Did they move to LA? I don't really follow it like that. I like Darryl Strawberry back in the day.
I recognize in your own self as your own inner strength and in your psychological And I just like don't care about rapport. And this is somebody who's really a control freak. So something you've got to be able to eventually just decide what to do because you can't continue to be in a toxic relationship.
Coconut meat, coconut water, coconut oil. 3 ingredients, all organic. This one's from my dad, this one's from my girlfriend.
A covert narcissist. And they'll do all sorts of things to punish you, and they can have no remorse whatsoever for what they do, and no empathy either. And it's tough to life this way. So how bad is that? It's terrible. Those that are listening, it's really amazing that you can learn how to motivate yourself with learning, growth, achievement, recognition versus all these other things which is kind of built in escalating zero. We've got to do more of whatever that is and to have a benefit or something or to feel better or something where if you're learning, you're growing, you're achieving, you're being recognised, this gets never built in escalating zero and you participate in this from day in and day out. It's an internal generator more is inside. But when you use mobile operating possibility like I wonder, maybe it's possible, that's interesting, these sorts of things to start a sentence and giving people choice. And isn't it just how you are when you're focused on care, simple, your brain is just going to pick up the patterning. But when you haven't cared, you don't care, you even tell people you don't care, you tell people you don't want to be here, it's truly incongruent. And a lot of things are said really mean, and one's word is not their bond, and they say a lot of things which is very harmful, just to be polarised and to try to get another to be perhaps less in themselves so that they could be more codependent perhaps. And these are the sort of patterns that you can see going on, and yet it's an interdependence, and it's a beautiful agenda where you're practicing the whole functioning technique in the way that you're going about things, which those listening should look into the work on whole functioning. So you've got more self-autonomy, and because you've got interest in pleasure,
Almost.
you foster those sorts of things with people around you, so you're getting more out of everything. And you and I, we can do things far more together than we could do alone. And so it's really what went on there that was personality disorder or some sort of secret abandonment that went on earlier on, and the codependency that where somebody is trying to put back something which is missing and becomes addicted to the obsessive compulsive like of condition to hide an ongoing part of the depression really within and restlessness. And eventually it causes dopamine and serotonin challenges, and of course it makes thinking thick mucus for sure, and a young man can be getting old, quick, smart, and not have proper neurotransmitters to actually get into areas of his brain, and so that when he speaks, it's possible she can put a good sentences together and care, and that you and I will be listening with our heart, knowing that what was to where words were could be not embellishing as much as what it can or could. Everybody's learning and give people space and time and give room inside.
You know what?
Can I you've got micro expressions, otherwise you see you've got expressions which last about 5 seconds or more, which really are more congruent types of expressions where communication is. And that when you can see something about inner conflict and hiding that even, and apparently trying to say something positive or whatever, but it's not going to come across that way because of these micro expressions that you can see absolutely showing somebody's internal conflict. And then you can be very
I need wax paper.
learn how to create comfort for another, and they can be doing things to be quite opposite, like staring, all kinds of stuff, which is intimidating, which who did that but some parent, and so someone just picked up that sort of thing and not ever thought about it, and they just modelled stupidity. I think they'll get a benefit from themselves, and no one else will either.
Okay.
Where you can see these little 1 second, less than a second type of reactions and things does show that somebody's really overprotective. They had parentedness that was really overprotective, or the opposite, parenting care and was really not very protective at all.
Yeah.
And so,
Wow, I did it.
a trauma,
210 coins.
disorder with some festivals in the past, and what was the emotions and things that was elicited, and has it been reframed in the past, or whether it is more flowing rather than picking up and carrying on or bringing the identity that I was through one story and where you're getting the information from. 50% outside, 50% inside, that sort of being a balanced being. Framing things positively, letting go of stuff that's at first, and
I'll stay on for another 10 minutes.
Dialogue, doing relax more of your shoulders and your tummy, learning how to eat like live food, and getting rid of all the need that comes about because you don't eat live food, you're only eating dead food, and you could be more empathic when you're sort of able to set boundaries and you're good at being able to get things. And so all these behavioural personality disorders are cleared away by practicing whole brain functioning. One doesn't have to be defensive anymore, you see. And so it's really more ideal where you can have this inside and you've practicing more. You're going to see that way more things are going to come to you from being lovable than walking around trying to be tough and think that anybody mature is going to look at you and think that you're not immature. It's certain that if you're focused on things which is to grovel, and you would go to a level of grovelling on the ground with someone and you don't have intellect, most women, of course, are going to avoid a man like that, for sure, because he's got not the capacity really to put a sentence together. He's just going to grovel. So it's a really base level of stupidity, and everybody should recognise more that's the case. And nobody needs to be continuously admired, or they've got to show everything that they do and this sort of thing. It's such a grandiosity that's shown, and it's because inferior, superior is something taken over there, and it's a real show and a term of a struggle that you could see, and where borderline personality disorders are, where someone could have better defence against these things, and you're able to listen to programs like this and have pattern recognition, and so all sorts of passive types of conditions like what we're talking about, like passive codependency, can start to be looked at more and cleared away. So it's a personal sense of an over-reliance on emotional cycles and other, or shifting things over to a partner rather than managing and having that self-autonomy yourself. And it's a trap which really is being in a codependent type of relation, because how self-esteem really is put, generally where codependency is, self-esteem is really being trod upon by the enforcer, because they want dependency, and they don't want you to feel you've got success, that you could go and do other things more in life. And it's something very controlling where someone is, to keep someone under wrap or to control, and exhibit traits of more of exploitation and fear, and have a great struggle. Often you could see where any influenceness is, where decision is, and these are all things that can get cleared up. It's certainly somebody could be more practicing whole brain functioning, They can acknowledge what the issue is. You can really challenge types of negative thoughts that you have. You can clear away everything which is an unneeded type of fear, so that you're not being controlled by aversion. You can focus on being pleasant and interesting and being more in the frontal cortex, and you can be more empathic as a result of being able to have pattern recognition and to be able to soft set boundaries, So anyway, I think that might be a good hour of podcast.
Incredible. I'll be reeling from that one. Definitely hit home with a lot of that. I have to definitely listen, like I always do, multiple times.
Well, I know there's so many topics for us to talk a bit about, and why not talk about things and be able to get to the bottom of things which you and I and others could live life more abundantly.
It's upside down.
Things that's about behaviour tend to be amongst the most interesting topics for women, certainly, and certainly for men. That's an interesting topic as well. And so it's a great subject area for people to become more versed in. And why shouldn't all of us be practicing more whole brain functioning by having pleasure and interest? You're stimulating your frontal cortex to be present and your whole brain patterning. And where somebody was in aversion as an emotional feeling, they would have shut down their frontal cortex, you see. And so their faculty of inspired creative influence for the future, which should be present, it is as you've got interest and pleasure and you cultivate this. And this is an outward lived meditation. It's not something somebody goes and turns on somewhere, but it's like what you're practicing every day in your meditation as you focus on what does your teacher do, where did your teacher go, what did he or she do, where their feet have been, that you can look and see where the tracks have been, where someone else has been. Yeah.
How many should I buy?
And by looking at the tracks where someone's been, you can understand a lot more about what someone has done to achieve the things they have. And now you can lift your eyes more and be able to participate more.
Yo!
You've got clean feet to walk through.
$24 for stainless steel?
Their feet not too clean to walk through anyone's mind. Yeah. So, topics that's like this really to understand more and to clear away and not be caught where narcissistic types of behaviour is, and being able to recognise where that is and be able to make the decisions that can help where something is, versus going back into all sorts of toxic types of conditions and things. Yeah. But most of these things is very learnable. All the behaviours that you see, very conditioned and Pavlovian conditioned basically, yes? And why not condition things, which is really excellent, and practice more whole brain functioning and be of care where something is. You're going to have a lot more success by doing this, yeah. Anyway, mate, I hope that's been a bloody great show. Have you got any questions at all, mate?
Oh, that'd be good. Thank you. Jeff from Canada. He's got a few. You know, I told him I would record his voice and he'd be able to read everything going on. So I asked him just to describe the situation, and
Yeah, okay.
would I be able to play that for you?
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Oh, let me just switch to the microphone here. Okay, let's see.
Recently, I have receding gums specifically over my canine teeth, my top and bottom canine teeth, and that just happened out of nowhere and progressing really quickly. And also in recent years.
Okay, so the question is about gum. If symptoms exist where gum is like losing gum from a tooth. One reason it could be because something could have been done dental-wise. That could be part of something which because the surface where something was put, a ledge or edge exists, which material always would collect between the dissimilar elements there, and tartar would form, and that acidifies and slowly but sure itself causes more gum recession. That's one thing. So making sure that plaque doesn't exist, from foodstuffs, which we could talk a bit about in a second. But another thing that where gum recession is always because digestive condition is existed, which is really the gum and the teeth, a bit of a sign also of your digestive condition and things. Many in youth would have had things happen to them where the dentist is, and a lot of stuff that goes on where the drilling is and things cannot be proper per se for people's teeth. And what they put in also wasn't very proper because it was not a...
Wow, 6 people watching me. What am I actually doing? I just got the STL file, which is a 3D print file. I just got it and uploaded it to Shapeways. Okay. And now I'm waiting to hear back from Shapeways. What are the food grade materials besides stainless steel? So you saw the molds. Another thing that I have here. Which you may have seen. Okay. It's actually upside down. I don't know. I can't figure out how to flip it, but it's a dino head. So I'm gonna put this in the bottom of the mold that I just used, and because it's indented, the reverse is going to be on the coin. So that's a dinosaur's head in the middle of the coin, and the 8 gems around it. Get it? So this is a very small piece. It's got to fit inside that cone, that mold. I made it as small as possible. Hopefully this will all work out. I don't even know. Like, will it get stuck in there? Will it get stuck on the chocolate? This could be a $70 mistake. I paid, I think, $50 tip included for this file, and then Shapeways. It looks like it's going to be $24 for stainless steel. So I can't use that. I'll have to use some type of plastic here. View material summary. Binder jetting. Laser powder bed material jetting. Selective laser. What the? Alright. You know what? Let's do this. What type of 3D printing material can be used for food? PLA, PP, copolyester, PET, PETG, HIPS, and nylon 6, as well as some brands of something. Alright, so let's see. Select material. SLS, is that on the list? PA12? Not up there. MJF, SLS, polypropylene, starting at $8. Holy. Polypropylene SLS is $36. It's more expensive than stainless steel. Polypropylene. Is that PP? Is PP a short for polypropylene? Okay. Looks like it is. So this polypropylene, $8. Add to cart. I can always take it off. Okay, next. Stainless steel. $24.20. I don't know if I could justify that. Sandstone. What? Sandstone? Can sandstone hold food safely? Not a food source. Not edible, okay. Avoid sandstone. Okay, not gonna do sandstone. Edit cart. Polypropylene, sandstone. Oh shoot. I need a food grade printer and ink. Polypropylene is food grade. To print it. They can print it. Natural polypropylene. I think I'm gonna have to get the stainless steel. That's what I gotta do. Oh man, if this is a failure, I mean, how am I gonna make one coin at a time? You know what I'll have to do? This is what I have to do. Every time somebody buys a pound, 2 pounds, every time somebody buys $100 package like I showed you before, I'll use 25 of those dollars to get another coin. Holy. What kind of investment is this? Anytime somebody purchases one of these, which is $100, I'll buy a new coin mold. And when I say coin mold, I'm not talking about this. I'm talking about the thing on Fiverr that I got. Now hold on a second. What if I made? Can they do 3D printing in silicon? Probably not, right? Can a 3D print model be printed in flexible silicon for cookware?
According to Formlabs, most silicone products today are produced with injection molding, compression molding, or casting. With advancements in 3D printing, many people ask the question, can you 3D print silicone parts? The answer is yes.
Let me see if this lady got back to me on Fiverr. Because maybe she can make the entire mold instead of me doing coins piece by piece. Maybe she can take my design and just put it in 35 spots and include in the design the actual mold. Ooh, what? Yo, this is a product now. Holy, even better. How's that for an idea? A Dino Coinz mold. That's something I could sell on my book tour. Look at this swollen spot. Oh my god. So, what else? Is that it? It's 11, right? I told you I'd go on for 10 more minutes. 7 people. Sheesh. I feel like I should stay on. What was that song I wanted to play? Maybe I wrote it. Let's check here. Walk like a man. Let's see. Walk like a man lyrics. Frankie Valli. Walk like a man YouTube. Frankie Valli. I'm gonna mute this for a second. Sorry. That's too complicated. Wait. Boom, boom, boom. I got it. Boom, boom. Boom. I just don't have the skill to play that. I thought it was easier than it is. Google root chords. Go from there. You know I'm not gonna do that. Walk like a man. Walk like a man, talk like a man. Walk like a man for fun. Ooh. Two, three, four. Two, three, four. Ooh, wow. They're gonna put a copyright strike. All this is gonna be muted. Like from there you go, from this to this, muted. But it's not about that. It's about the music. Boom, boom, boom. Boom. Yeah, getting close to monetization, whatever that means. What am I gonna? I'm not doing ads. That's the thing. Walk like a man, talk like a man, walk and talk. guys make per 1,000 views. I don't know. Is that how it goes? Thousands of views? Oh man. Walk like a man, talk like a man. Walk like a man, my son. Walk like a man, talk like a man. Walk like a man, my son. Walk like a man, my son. That's where I'm headed. 1,000 views? What do you mean? Don't be joking that I'm a small-time streamer. I'm lower than a small-time. I'm a minuscule. I'm a dust. I'm a dust streamer. Walk like a man. Talk like a man. Walk like a man, my son. Walk like a man, talk like a man, walk like a man, my son. I heard the neighbors talking in the street, so they could definitely hear me. I think that's good for the night. I gotta play that cigar box though, because I need a reason not to smash it. I was playing it today and it just does not sound good acoustic. Let's see how it does. Oh god. Okay. 5 songs. Master Lukey. Hold on. What the fuck's the name of the song? Holy. Master Lukey, Always on My Mind. treble off. High treble off. Boost bass. Oh, the crunch. It was the crunch. Now it doesn't choke. Oh, there's no overdrive, bro. There's no overdrive on this one. Yep. Oh. Speak.
Hold on. Put the drive, the volume, the master volume up all the way, and then control it from the regular volume.
And then control it from the where?
The regular volume. Put the regular volume on very low, and put the master volume on high. It'll break everything up, or you can use your buzz box.
What was the other thing? Tweaking my buzz box?
Buzz box. Use the buzz box.
Alright, there's only one volume, and I don't have a box. I have a crunch knob on the amp.
Okay, then use the crunch knob.
But if I put the volume all the way up, it starts blaring.
Alright, then you lower the volume, and put the crunch on and control it from that.
Yeah, it's either the wire or, you know what it probably is? It's probably the actual guitar itself. I don't know, it's kind of going in and out.
Yeah, because I hear it going in and out. You take the cord and screw the cap higher.
Oh, you know what? No, it can't be the guitar because it's still going through. It's just not always crunching.
That means there's something wrong with the I say there's something wrong with the input. That's what happens.
It's something in the amp.
Well, you had a couple of amps. You had that one that had the gain on.
Yeah. That's true, I do have another amp. Let's try that.
Alright, because you're looking crazy because I'm sitting here looking at it. I'm looking at my amp and I'm going, oh, God.
Sheesh. Sometimes I feel. Are you guys Knicks fans? They just went up. The Knicks, yeah. Patrick Ewing, John Starks. The center was Oakley? Charles Oakley? I don't remember. All I remember was Patrick Ewing, John Starks, and Anthony Mason. Spike Lee in the crowd. Sometimes I can't. Let me try my song one more time. I'm gonna end it soon. I know I said I was gonna do it. Yes, Spike Lee. guitar Orlando's. You hear that? That was a guitar solo, bro. One of my favorite songs, Alive by Pearl Jam. 2 guitar solos. Six people still watching. Run it up. That's the second guitar solo. Yeah. I know it's not great, but it's got potential. Because it was based on a classic. Always on My Mind by Sam Cooke. I mean, that's one of the greats right there. Sam Cooke, come on, bro. Could you be free from the burden of sin? Anyway, my next song that I'm working on is an Alice in Chains song. Imagine Alice in Chains playing drum and bass and trap. Let's see if there's anything on YouTube. Alice in Chains drum and bass remix. What? D&B. Wow. This is crazy right now. Yo! No melody. Nah. I thought it was good, but the whole beginning. DB Ramsey. DB. it's not. How about Allison Chain's Trap Remix? Rooster Trap Remix. Rooster Remix. Alright, give it a try. I'm gonna end it on this note, guys. Can't win them all.
I love the smell of napalm in the morning.
No way, this is actually dope.
Seems every path leads me to nowhere.
Oh! I thought it was gonna be more of a like a breakdown. I guess you gotta wait for the end, right? Oh yeah! He's doing too much. No offense, bro. Alright, let's see. No reply from Shapeways. No reply from Fiverr. Oh, order is now ready to order. What? Oh my god. One of these websites that emails you if you don't finish your order. Come on, man. Sheesh. Yo, when was the last time I trimmed my email? This is bad. Bruh. Oh my god. This is really. Alright, there we go. X. Okay, and then we're gonna go polypropylene, stainless steel. Oh my god. Hit the cart. Check out now. I'm doing it. Place. Oh my god, $50? Bro, I don't have $50. Hold on a second. How much money do I have? How is it $50? Shipping. Manufacturing speed. What? I don't need it to be fast. Economy. Come on, bro. Refresh. 40. It's still 45. Should I just get the stainless one and forget about the polypropylene? Or should I just get the polypropylene and forget about the stainless? What would you do if you're in my position? Get them both or just get one, and which one? Somebody of the 6 people watching. I need advice. Should I order the stainless, the polypropylene, the stainless or the polypropylene? Or both? Anyone? 7 people watching. Stainless, polypropylene, or both? This is going in the chocolate molds, so it's going to come in contact with food. Warm chocolate. Polypropylene or stainless steel? Don't buy it until you are sure. Oh, 11:59. I gotta end the stream because Jub's video is coming on. Thanks anyway. Over and out. Watch the Jub video if you want. It's about personality disorder.